Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2 of Gravity Throttle Racing. We are finally back and we're excited you're here with us. My name is Air Intake. Tell us more about the course, Richard.
This season, our race takes on a whole new dimension as we start further up the mountain at the Condor. The cars must clear a 42-foot gap called Weevils Gap, maneuver around the Eagles Mound, and then past the Eagles Nest onto Lewis Hanford Highway.
We are entering the time trials. The clock begins at the Condor. Their first split time is captured as they drift onto Lewis Hanford Highway. Their second split time is captured when they exit Grave Digger's Tunnel, and the clock stops at the base of the canyon.
Qualification begins with Daphne, who was in Season 1. She was a strong competitor, and here she goes. Successful so far around the Eagles Mound, past the Eagles Nest, and on to Lewis Hanford Highway. There's a split time of 9.26. Through the Corkscrew. Let's see how she does through the snake pit. Pretty well. In and out of Grave Digger's Tunnel with 19.15 on the clock. Her run continues. Now onto the Eggbeater. Oh, she puts it in reverse. Keeps it going. And she smacks the finish line pole with a time of 29.59.
Way to go, Daphne, showing the other drivers how to maneuver over the Weevils Gap. Let's move on.
And next we have from Great Britain, Dre the Beer Man.
You mean he's transporting beer?
Yeah, and he's losing beer as he's driving in reverse.
Impressive driving for a beer man.
Come on, Dre. Don't spill any more beer.
You gotta wonder, like, is he delivering beer at the bottom?
He's about 2.5 seconds behind what Daphne posted. Driving in reverse now. Not sure how successful he'll be, but so far so good. Coming out of Grave Digger's. Oh, and he got stuck and lost a few more beers.
Not sure how those beers are going to make him faster, but you gotta like this. Over Weevils Gap and riding the rail.
Indeed. Now the drivers will have 3 attempts to get a good qualifying time. We have Claire Bear. Claire Bear is new to Season 2, driving a Camaro. Look at her go. Nicely done so far, past the Eagles Nest. On to Lewis Hanford. And she has now posted the fastest split time for the first split. Into the Corkscrew. Claire Bear has made her way through the snake pit. Looking good so far, faster than Daphne. A little bit slower now through Cliffside. Onto the Eggbeater. Spins it around, coming in, and she will now have the fastest time.
An impressive run for being new to the track. Take a look at how she maneuvers through the snake pit. That's impressive.
And now for Season 2, we have again Hans and Franz ready to pump you up. Off they go. Looking good around the Eagles Mound. Oh, a little caught there as they go past the Eagles Nest. That will slow them down. They're just a little bit behind after the first split time.
Look out!
Whoa!
Oh, that barrel roll looked like something straight out of a movie.
Yeah, let's hope they're okay. Let's take another look here. Yeah, they got caught on the left side and just about gave themselves a wedgie.
And after the first round of time trials, we have Claire Bear and Daphne who have qualified and get to improve their time, while Dre the Beer Man and Hans and Franz have yet to post a time.
Daphne is up at the top, at the Condor, and there she goes. Smoothly over Weevils Gap and past the Eagles Nest. Under Lewis Hanford. Look at that great split time, 8.35. Almost a second faster than before. She continues to look strong. 3/4 of a second faster.
Oh no! Oh, this could be potentially dangerous as the Shavano River is running strong. But we're told she is okay. Take a look at this as she gets on RP Mills Bridge. Boy, she smacked that tree and that tree just pushed her right back in.
Let's move on to Dre the Beer Man. Let's see if he can hold his beers. Looks good. I think he just lost one. Looking fast, very fast. On to Lewis Hanford. Oh, look at that wonderful split time. Oh, lost another beer. Into the Corkscrew. That's good. He still has a good time going, 0.3 of a second ahead of the fastest split time there.
Move those beers.
Come on, Beerman, go, go. And he has crossed the finish line, and Dre the Beerman now has the fastest split and the fastest overall time.
That was some skillful driving, especially over the Eggbeater, as he manages to keep his beers in line and get his vehicle past that finish line.
And we're being told there's a party at the Dray Wagon. Next up is Claire Bear. Here's her second attempt to improve on her time. Nicely done over the Weevils Gap and around Eagles Mound. She's looking fast. Oh, look at that great split time as she motors down into the Corkscrew. Nicely done through the snake pit. Look at her flying over a second and a half faster. Here she comes. Oh, she's backwards now on the Eggbeater. Spinning it around for a 24.94. She has laid down the fastest time and climbed to the top.
We are witnessing one very skillful driver as she navigates down the Eggbeater in reverse but spins it around without losing much speed at all.
We are seeing some fantastic skill and execution watching these drivers get down the Shavano River Canyon today as Hans and Franz are pumping us up. Here they go around the Eagles Mound. They're looking good on Lewis Hanford. They've got still some time to make up. Let's see if they can catch. That was really well done. Now they're only 0.2 of a second behind the fastest time. Over the Eggbeater, they flip the car and go in reverse and finish in a 25.07.
Every driver has been down the Shavano Mountain twice now. Let's take a look at the standings. We have Claire Bear with the fastest time, and one more round to go. Let's take it back up to Richard at the top at the Condor.
And Daphne is looking to improve on her time of 29.59. Very well done over the Weevils Gap. Now she makes her way onto Lewis Hanford. She's looking good. Oh, look at that great split time. She is well in contention for the top spot. And now through the snake pit. And she's lost a little time. She's a second behind. How will she fare down here at the bottom? Over RP Mills Bridge and onto the Eggbeater. She flips the car, rolls it upside down through the finish with a 25.52.
If I didn't know any better, I would say that her hood is faster than her wheels. Check out how she just slides right on through the finish line. That will count.
And that puts Daphne ahead of Dre the beer man. Let's see how Dre responds. Nice job over the Weevils Gap, but a few beer bottles broken. He's looking pretty fast. He's a half a second behind. Let's see how he does now as he enters the Corkscrew. Sliding through the snake pit. He's got a second and a half or so to make up. Come on, Drew, get those beers moving. Onto the Eggbeater. Oh, no! Oh, that didn't sound good.
Oh, man, I'm feeling for those beers right now. They look good up top. But I gotta say, I don't want to see this again. That really breaks my heart.
Dre is going to have to settle with his second round time. Moving on to Claire Bear. Let's see how she can improve on her time. She's looking fast up top. She has really figured out this course. And sliding along, looking good with her first split time. Very close to the top speed. A little rough there through the snake pit. And it shows as she's a second off. Well, she's sliding well through Cliffside. And now onto the Eggbeater. Nicely done. Pulling it through at a 26.14.
That was a good show, but unfortunately does not improve on her last time.
Hans and Franz are our last competitors, hoping to improve on their time. Are they going to pump us up? They're looking smooth so far. They're a half a second behind. Really nice through. And now they have the fastest split time. Holding their own well over the Eggbeater. Sliding through at a 24.13. They have just now laid down the fastest time of the day.
Hans and Franz have given us a driving clinic over the Weevils Gap. Sliding onto Lewis Hanford. Through the snake pit beautifully. Look at how they take the berm at Cliffside. Time to slide through, and they, ladies and gentlemen, have the fastest qualifying time of the day. They hold the pole position. As we finish this first heat, look forward to more.
Stay tuned next time on Gravity Throttle Racing as we introduce 4 more competitors in the time trial for the pole position. We ask you a very simple question here at Gravity Throttle Racing.
Are you tracking?